Welcome to Football Corner channel. Once upon a time, Messi, Ronaldo, and Neymar were considered the best three footballers in the world, and while the position of first and second remained a huge debate between Messi and Ronaldo fans, everyone agreed that these two were better than Neymar. But if there is one area Neymar Jr. can claim to be ahead of these two, it is definitely flair. Well, and style, and weird decisions of the each. The Brazilian has been front and center of many of the craziest stories involving footballers, and that's even more crazy is that there always seems to be a camera somewhere to record. Here are top 10 weirdest things Neymar has done outside the football pitch. Number 1. Neymar rapping to it. We know that it is not new to footballers given that many have even released rap music in past. But there's something eerily funny about Neymar doing this. Could you imagine Cristiano Ronaldo or Messi rapping bare-chested on camera? The flow itself was not half bad, but we suspect that his true talents may lie somewhere else, and we guarantee that it is not the next thing on the list. Number 2. We had a cameo in Money Heist. As if the show was not popular enough, producers decided to bring in Neymar to play the grand role of Monk Joe episodes 6 and 8 of the third season. What impact his role had in the overall plot of the series is being debated to this day, but from what we saw, most of it was fan service, or better, Neymar service. Perhaps we might have liked it a little bit more if he was given better lines. I don't like football or parties. Was really weird to hear from the best player Brazil currently has. But that's just our opinion. Evidently, our production companies disagree as we'll soon see. Number 3. He appeared in XXX Return of Xander Cage. To be frank, the movie itself was very weird and all over the place. People died, and they were later revealed to have miraculously escaped fatal explosion. One of them was Neymar, who in the opening scene was on the verge of being recreated by Samuel L. Jackson's character in a restaurant as the next XXX. After oddly turning him down in Portuguese, the restaurant was attacked by an armed robber, who was in the end flattened out after Neymar kicked a tissue can at his head. They were visually blown up by a failing satellite, only to return in the last scenes of the movie to save the day. I don't know how any of this narration is even making sense. You might just have to watch the movie for yourself. If you do, approach it with an open mind and the lowest of expectations. Number 4. He appeared in a bizarre boxing match against Cristiano Ronaldo. Normally, when fans see Neymar and Ronaldo in one video, it is followed by excitement and raging debates about their time in Spain. This video, however, left many fans scratching their heads in confusion as to what they were witnessing. The two football stars can be seen in the video warming up before their match while donning boxing shorts and gloves. A man who appears to be the referee then appears to give the two orders before the two sides resume fighting. Soon after, Neymar strategically moves to the corner of the ring and starts swearing in anticipation of Ronaldo's punches. The whole thing immediately reaches an anticlimax when the scene cuts to them wearing Luca Libre masks, laughing at each other as they were horseplay puppets. Later, it would be discovered that the pair were actually promoting cameo, Portuguese mobile network. Well, you can't knock the pair of them for the bad writing, but choosing to take part is very big in our books. At number 5 is something Neymar has become very notorious for: missing matches and attending parties. But our focus here is a particular day of each year. On that day, Neymar has consistently made himself unavailable for selection, whether through injury or suspension. Can you guess which day it is? Yeah, it is his sister's birthday on March 11th. From Barcelona to PSG, the starman has always held huge parties in honor of his dear sister. And if there is a league or cup match around that time, you could bet your last dollar that Neymar will not play. In March 2015, he got yellow card suspensions that ruled him out of the following league fixture with Rayo Vallecano just 3 days before Rafaella's birth. Barcelona's management didn't hesitate to allow him to return to Sao Paulo for a party. Little did they know that Brazil ace would go on to make a trip to his homeland a yearly if. The next year, he got another suspension and went to the party in Brazil again. In his final season at Camp Nou, it was an abductor injury this time that rolled him out of contention in March of 2017. But apparently, it couldn't rule him out of the party. Ever since he moved to PSG, injuries around that time of the season continued, and Neymar has continuously been left to party his heart and celebrate with his sister every year. Soon enough, the media caught onto this pattern and questioned whether he had a secret clause in his contract that allowed him such comfort. Who knows? Perhaps he might reveal the answer in another documentary. Number 6. He trolled himself with the Neymar challenge. For those of you who remember the 2018 World Cup, Neymar's antics were a very hot topic over that summer. Time and time again, he dived at every opportunity and screamed in pain over the slightest contact, only to get up a minute later. So, after Brazil were dumped out of the competition, fans across the world started recording themselves diving in open places and wincing like Neymar. Someone like Lionel Messi or Mohamed Salah would have been deeply hurt, but in true Neymar fashion, he did just the opposite. Neymar got in the act too. With the help of a group of children, the Brazilian posted a video of himself counting down from 3 and yelling, "It's a fool!" as the children fell to the ground, and he smiled. I was joking in a social media video. Neymar said at an auction on Thursday organized by Neymar Jr. Institute's first public appearance since the World Cup. Since everybody is hopping on the bandwagon, I take it as a joke. I'm not upset. It was just a moment. I was with the kids and I decided to do it. Number 7. He skipped the Ballon d'Or to play video games. Yeah, you heard that right. It appears that Neymar is a big video game lover. He wasn't missed at the Ballon d'Or gala though, as he skipped a measly 12th place finish to stream Call of Duty on the Twitch platform. Of course, it didn't help matters that Luka Modric won on that night, ending the duopoly of Messi and Ronaldo. Neymar was the man widely tattooed to win it after them, so perhaps he felt a tiny bit of shame for coming short. Number 8. He wore a skirt. Apologize to our Scottish fans and all our skirt-wearing cultures out there, but we had to include this one. In 2019, at the launch of Diesel fragrance, Neymar stole the headlines with a rather unique suit, being the main model employed to promote. In 2019, at the launch of Diesel fragrance, Neymar stole the headlines with a rather unique suit, being the main model employed to promote the fragrance. Neymar might have felt that he needed to stand out even more. He wore a sleek black blazer over a black shirt with gold embellishment. Then he forgot his pants. well, not cut, but he did show up in a bullish skirt baggy shorts that he might have gotten at one of his sister's parties. Suffice to say, every head was turned, but not in a good way. Number 9. He was caught on camera playing with his style while drunk. Well, we have all had our fair share of intersections under the influence of alcohol, and frankly, this might not have made it to this list if not for the next weird thing Neymar did. Number 10. He flew a woman from Brazil to France for sex and ended up going to court for rape. Remember the drinking issue we spoke about? According to reports, Neymar arrived at the hotel totally drunk and forcibly had intercourse with the complainant without her consent around 8 p.m. This version of events was eventually disproved by CCTV evidence, and man, are we thankful for that. His friendship and chemistry with Messi at PSG is such a joy to behold. So, there you have it. 10 weird things Neymar has done outside the football pitch. Number last. Did you know Neymar had sex with Selena Gomez? No? So, click here to know. Do you feel that we have left anything else? Is there another player that you think is more interesting off the field? Let me know in the comments. If you enjoyed the video, give me a like and subscribe to the channel. Also, turn the bell notifications so you never miss out on new content. Bye bye!